I'm checking in today on July 21st, 2013 from beautiful Smith Falls, Ontario, and I'm here with Mayor Dennis Staples. Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor, for making time for us.
Welcome to Smith Falls.
Thank you so much. It's a beautiful community, and we're right now here, actually, believe it or not, on the local cemetery, very historic, because you're here for a ceremony today.
Annually, we have a little ceremony here in Smith Falls called Decoration Sunday. It's an opportunity for friends, family, and loved ones to come and honor and pay their respects to their loved ones who have departed. So this is something we do the end of July, third or fourth Sunday every July here in Smith Falls.
Wonderful. Well, thanks so much for making time for us. Now, please tell us a little bit about the community of Smith Falls. Where is it? What's its background? We need to know more about Smith Falls.
Well, Smith Falls enjoys a very strategic location on the Rideau Canal, UNESCO World Heritage Site. We're midway between Ottawa, our nation's capital, which is about 75 kilometers from here to the northeast, and about 100 kilometers to Kingston, which is on Lake Ontario. So we're considered to be the heart of the Rideau, and a beautiful community that was founded in the early 1800s, just about the time when Colonel John By was coming through here to build the Rideau Canal through 1826 to 1832.
Wonderful. What are some of the key destinations in Smith Falls and some of the landmarks that you would like to share with us?
Well, the first one that comes to my mind is the fact that for our community of 9,000, we have a very beautiful, picturesque town. But we're blessed that we have three, I believe, to be world-class museums in Smith Falls. The Heritage House Museum, which depicts life as it was here in the mid-1800s here in Smith Falls. We also have the Railway Museum of Eastern Ontario. We enjoy a very rich railway history here. We're still on the major freight travel line between Montreal and Vancouver. Those trains still travel through Smith Falls. We have a rich railway history. And then, of course, we have the Rideau Canal Visitor Centre, which is a museum in the Parks Canada building, which tells the history of how the UNESCO World Heritage Rideau Canal was built during the period of 1826 to 1832. So for any visitors coming to Smith Falls, they'll be treated and impressed with the fact that we have three impressive world-class museums here that tell the history of this community and this part of Eastern Ontario.
Wonderful. We've been already to two of those museums, and we've seen a little bit of the Rideau Canal. It's just amazing. And the Railway Museum, the dental car, that just blew me away. It's just a fascinating exhibit. I really loved it. Now, what about your festivals throughout the season? You have events going on in the winter, events going on in the summer.
We have a number of events. I mean, we have a very successful Doors Open weekend every year.
And that's an architecture festival, right?
Yeah, this year we had probably close to 20 facilities that opened their doors to show the history and the architecture of Smith Falls. We have a Healthy Living Festival that just occurred here a few short weeks ago. We have an annual Canada Day celebration, the Rolling Thunder Car Show. This weekend you're part of what's called the Rideau Rural Roots Festival. And
it's done the first time this year,
first
right?
Time happening in Lower Reach Park.
Exciting.
We have an annual art show that occurs in artists' houses that have just occurred here a few short weeks ago. We have a pickle festival that is probably changing its focus here to a heritage festival that will be occurring in the fall. And we try and encourage not only our visitors but our citizens to enjoy what free events we have to offer. During the months of June, July, and August, we have movies in the park at Centennial Park.
Nice.
Every Thursday night, families can come and bring their lawn chairs and blankets and see movies outdoors. And we have on Saturday evening music in the park in the same location. We have an open stage for live music every Sunday night. This has been going on for 15 years at Lower Reach Park. Recently we had the Highland on the Rideau pipe drum competition at Lower Reach Park. And one of the things that probably is not that well known is that we have Canada's oldest triathlon that happens here in Smith Falls every June as well, on a weekend in June. And it's been going now for 32 or 33 years, so we're proud of that as well. And in the winter, when we get into the colder months of the year, we have a Heritage Week that we celebrate. We have the Dickens Music Festival we have on a weekend close to Christmas. We have an annual Winter Carnival event in February each year. And one of the biggest events is coming up in early or late January of 2014. Our community is going to be hosting the Dominion Men's Curling Championship, the Tankard, here in Smiths Falls. So we expect to have close to 5,000 people visiting Smiths Falls during the period of January 27th to February 2nd of 2014.
That's a big provincial event all across Ontario.
We're very enthused about that.
Yes.
And that's the curling championship, just one step below the Briar. So,
exactly.
And a lot of this has been encouraged by or influenced by the fact that we have a lot of groups and individuals in Smiths Falls who see the opportunities and the potential of putting on and supporting these events. So it's something that the whole community needs to take credit for, whether it's a service club or the business community or individuals who come together with their ideas and make these things happen. So we're very impressed with that and appreciative of that as well. And this is to try and get the word out, and thank you for doing this interview today, to encourage people from not only Ontario but from around the world to understand what we have here in Eastern Ontario, so as they're coming through they might want to spend some time in Smiths Falls or Perth or Marrickville, Ottawa, Kingston, while they're traveling through Eastern Ontario, to see what we enjoy here and what we have to offer.
Well, it's a very diverse tourism offering in a UNESCO designated World Heritage region. So that in itself makes it truly unique, because it's the only UNESCO World Heritage Site in Ontario, I believe.
That's correct, and,
yes.
and we're thrilled to have it, and I know that all of the communities along the Rideau corridor from Kingston through to Ottawa, 13 municipalities, as a head of council, talking with my other heads of council, we see the importance of the Rideau, and as you mentioned, it's the only UNESCO World Heritage Site within the province of Ontario, and we're appreciative to have it declared as such, and we want to do everything we can in our power to promote it, to sustain it, to manage it, and to also make it aware to people around the world when they want to visit a World Heritage Site. Keep in mind that there's one in Ontario.
Exactly.
It passes through Smiths Falls on its way to Kingston or Ottawa, depending on which way you're going, and it's so important that we have this opportunity to let the world know about it.
And you can even do it on a pleasure boat or on a houseboat, so you can combine it with a great vacation at the same time.
Absolutely correct.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Now, if people want to get more information about Smiths Falls, where do they go on the internet to find it?
smithsfalls.ca, www.smithsfalls.ca, and you can find all the information on our website, and of course there are names and contacts on there, and I'd be pleased to answer any questions that people want to communicate to me via email or phone calls.
Great. Thank you so much for making yourself available, Mr. Mayor, and we wish you a great day today and good luck for the ceremony.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.